What is up, everyone? You probably can tell by the time the stream is starting. Well, this is gonna be mountain time, but the stream is starting late. Can't see it. 7:18 mountain time. 9:18 Eastern time. We are late to the stream. And I really did try and do everything I could yesterday. I went to bed, tried to go to bed on time. Maybe I could have not had an energy drink for back testing. I think then I could have probably fell asleep easier. But it's guys, it can be super frustrating because I am genuinely trying my best. I am trying my absolute best, and it feels like my absolute best, it just isn't good enough. And when that happens, you just feel really, really sad. But also, I keep in mind, guys, just because my absolute best isn't good enough today, doesn't mean that it's always not going to be good enough, right? And so, I'm obviously really upset that I didn't start the stream on time, and I'm obviously, but that doesn't mean that that doesn't mean that I can't get better, right? So, you know what? We live, we move on. I need to make some tweaks so that way I can get to bed even earlier, so I can wake up even earlier, and so I can start the stream on time, because I know that that is a big issue. So, yeah, like I said, we know the issue is just not getting enough sleep, and obviously, I want to fix that, but there's literally not enough hours in the day. So, I think we just got to keep moving one day at a time. But anyway, let's take a look at what we got going on for price action today. And I think I have another tweak I'm going to make. Probably just going to make sure I don't have an energy drink for back testing, so that way I get up early enough. But, it's kind of annoying because I want to be able to be locked in during back testing. So I don't know. I don't know all the solutions. I don't know all the answers. But we're going to keep going. We're going to keep moving forward. It is what it is. So, yeah, let's just start getting everything set up for if we take a trade. Now we are expanding on the higher time frame right now. This was kind of the original idea I had for the week, which was that we'd come fill this 4-hour gap, pop above the true month open, and then this would be a giant 2022 model to maybe go down to these low resistance lows here. So it's kind of what I thought originally, and yeah, this is my original plan for the week that I thought. So anyway, we're gonna take a look at what we got going on, look around, but just hang on, bear with me while I still get set up. Once again, guys, if you guys are now just joining the stream, I know I'm on the stream late, and it can be very frustrating because for me, I'm absolutely trying my best. Yesterday, I did everything I could to get everything done as fast as possible and get to bed, and then somehow, I still can't wake up on time, and I just got to keep making tweaks until I figure it out. But what I was saying is, just because my absolute best isn't good enough today, doesn't mean that it's always not going to be good enough. And yeah, I can feel down on myself. I can feel upset. But that doesn't mean it's always gonna be like this. So we just gotta keep moving forward. And yeah. So anyway, let's open up Trade-Bait. Let's open up Apex. Let's open up Top Step. And yeah, we'll just start looking around, see what we got going on. Once again, guys, if you guys are now just joining the stream, I'm not super happy that I'm starting the stream late. I'm really trying my best, but it feels like my best isn't good enough. And you know, what happened is I woke up. And yeah, I was gonna get up and then I fell right back asleep. Oh my gosh. So, but you know what? I'm here now. So like I said, my issue is a sleep issue. At the end of the day, my issue right now is a sleep issue. And we just gotta figure out that, and that's it. But anyway. So, yep, there we go. We got Trade-Bait pulled up. Let's go ahead and get. We actually could get a trade here. So let's try and lock in. So, hey, what up, Kirk? Just joined the Discord. Crickets over there. You joined the crickets? No one's talking? Well, sometimes people talk in there, sometimes people don't. You might, I don't know. There's a lot of people in there. So, I don't know why. I don't know why that's weird. But there should be a lot of people in the Discord, so I don't know why there's crickets. But anyway, like I was saying, guys, I started the stream late. Obviously, I'm not super happy about it, but we keep moving forward. I'm genuinely trying my best. It literally just feels like there's not enough hours in the day, and then I don't get enough sleep, and then I can't get up on time. But you know what? One day at a time. And here's the thing, right? Just because my best isn't good enough today, right now, doesn't mean that I can't keep tweaking things. And it won't be, you know, I can make my best become good enough. And so we're just going to keep moving forward. Okay, so I got Trade-Bait pulled up. I got, alright, Forex Factory. Yeah, we do have news at 10. Good observation, Kirk. Thank you. Very much appreciate that. Let's get out my phone. Where did I put my phone? Okay. And then I'll get out Top Step. I gotta calculate my risk. We have news. Oh, wait, not news. We have market open in 3 minutes. Market open in 3 minutes. So anyway, let's just keep moving forward. Whoops. Put this on backwards. Okay. So let's make sure the risk is correct. So multiples of 21 for Apex. Multiples of, yeah, it should just be multiples of 3 for Top Step. So yeah, we're obviously expanding lower. we still have a bunch of transactions here. I think there's still a case to be made that we could deliver through this. Okay, we gotta get the other screen up. Okay, market open. Market open in 2 minutes. Oh man, yeah, it is. It's already kind of doing what I think we're gonna do, which is we're probably gonna continue down through this range. So once again, see this high transaction area. See there, I feel like that should be a lot of stop losses. Once again, liquidity sweep. We swept this high. We broke structure. 4 hour for value gap. We tapped the true month open. So this looks like just a giant higher time frame 2022 model. So. So yeah, like you could probably just short right now and make bank. As market open's gonna deliver us lower, but I don't know what to do about that. Yeah, see, this is why I don't just blindly short, because we gotta be smart. um, but honestly, I still think we'll go lower. Hey, what up, random guy? Good morning. So, right now, I got Apex open. I got Top Step open. Right now, I see this as a giant higher time frame 2022 model because on the 4 hour, remember we talked about this last week, how this was a liquidity sweep of previous week's high. Yeah, anyway, previous week's high. You get the point, right? This previous week's high. And then we break this low, break a structure. And then we had our we have a giant 2022 gap on the higher time frame, right? And at the top of this, we tap our true month open, which was right here. True month open got hit, so that was a high probability manipulation, right? And then now I think we're gonna distribute at least through here, right? That's kind of my thoughts right now. But I'm not going to rush into anything. I want to wait for an actual entry. So, But this could end up being higher RR, to be honest. And the cool part about a trade like this is you could leave a runner for these. You could leave a runner for this because at this point it's a higher time frame model. So we know that the drawn liquidity is going to be lower. So you could end up leaving a runner for this. That's the cool part about this being a higher time frame trade is if you just move your stop to break even really fast, you can leave a runner for down there. So previous week's high. All right, so yeah, we are getting a move back up. Once again, I'm not looking to long at all. Literally in no world am I longing. I'm trying to get in on short in any way that I can. So, yeah, this is why I didn't want to short down there because I'm waiting for opportunity to present itself and decent chance that news will deliver us lower, right? So, okay, now I'm starting to feel good about this. We could actually get something here. So, once again, consolidation. That's kind of, I see us drilling through this, essentially. We have this, which could be like a previous month's low. Why does it not show previous month's low? I need to turn that on. Previous month's high. Previous month's low is, oh yeah. So I think we're going to draw to previous month's low. Possibly. And once again, I think we still have that SMT with that, yeah, remember we had that sequential SMT with previous week's high? Remember this? Previous week's high, sequential SMT. We were just looking at that. You're in longs. Nice, Javier. I'm gonna short when I can, probably. Okay, so now we're pushing up above this. So yeah, where's the first presented for value gap? I'm honestly probably gonna want to see that get inversed. We took out equal lows and made SMT. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think, well, even if 10 a.m. news brings us higher, I still think higher time frame will be bearish and we go lower. So I'm going to look to trade back lower because then when I can get that trade lower, yeah, we do have low resistance stuff up here, but if I can get in on the trade that goes lower, then I can leave runners to go down like super far. So, I don't know. Kind of thinking I want to try that. We have bearish S&T here. So partial 90-minute SMT here. Partial 90-minute. Because it's not with the actual high of this 90-minute cycle, but it's with a high. But once again, guys, we might actually go higher here because, like Javier said, if there's SMT at the lows, I think news will deliver us lower. Yeah, ooh, we have let's measure this out. Yeah, this gap is in premium. 15-minute gap. So also it's a 5-minute gap. And then 1-minute change in state. That'd be 30-second change in state. And then partial 90-minute SMT, right? We still got it. Up 700 with 5 micros, and I rarely use micros. No way. That's awesome. Yo, Jake, I forgot to go. My bad. Just checking out the stream for 2 minutes. Yeah, totally good. No worries. Yeah, dude, I appreciate you hopping in, random guy. It's always cool to have you. Ugh. So honestly, news could deliver us lower. That's kind of what I'm feeling right now. Now this gap in premium is really obvious, right? Once again, higher time frame looks really bearish. I want to look for a continuation to go lower. But I could be wrong. I could be easily wrong, right? We might go up. So this is a 4-hour 2022 gap, so we could frame out this model because this should be a, you know, so what was this? This was a 4-hour 2022 gap. So I wonder if there was a 15-minute change in state. This one's pretty nice. Yeah, we're actually at that 4 to 4.5, but I still think we could go to this. That's the thing. What about on the hourly? One, two, three. Yeah. Definitely got room to run, I think. So yeah, because this is also a daily gap, right? It's a daily gap as well. Daily breaker and daily provide gap, so I can align this with the 1 hour. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm honestly looking for a drive back through this consolidation to the 4.425. So, right? Alright, so we might get 1 minute change in state. This would be pretty simple actually. And we have SMT, I think. Yeah, partial 90-minute SMT. Only thing is, I don't know if we tap premium here. I'm gonna be thoughtful. Kind of want to see his tap premium. So once again, right now, if I measure out this 1 hour change in state, first hit, second hit, we're at the third. I think we'll draw to the fourth. So right now, I'm basically looking for a continuation play, maybe round news. Once again, giant 2022 model on the 4 hour and daily. So, I mean, as always, do your own analysis, guys. Think whatever you guys want to do. I'm wrong all the time. I'm actually going to mark out the 5th standard deviation on this one because I do think that this could be relevant. Trailing aggressively now may take me out up 1100. Nice, dude. Nice. That's awesome, Javier. You're doing so, dude. Are you banking for real, Javier? Are you banking for real? It's mad impressive, dude. It's mad impressive. Once again, if I can get an entry, then I'm gonna look to play this probably to like trail it all the way down. Like I might like try and leave runners to go down to like really far because I think this is a higher time frame play. Oh wait, we're getting an inversion. 30-second. Okay, this is what I want to take. Okay, if we get this. Oh, we're closing a little too low. If we get a little bit of a retrace. Ah, no, this is not obvious anymore. It's not obvious anymore. It's not obvious anymore. Oh, man, rip. Yeah, I was almost going to enter that, but it just was not obvious anymore, so I didn't. Trading's hard, dude. Trading is hard. Cause like I have to like hold myself back. I thought this 30-second looked good. It was gonna look good, and then we closed way too low. So the high of the 90-minute cycle, you think will still be going up? Yeah, dude, stick to your conviction, bro. Yeah, well, I think we just tapped equilibrium of this range. Yeah, we just tapped equilibrium. We got the macro coming. Macro's right now, right? So macro from 950 to 1010. Curious to see how we move during this macro here. We could go higher. We are tapping equilibrium, and maybe, let's see, 15-minute kind of looks like we're creating inversion on the 5-minute. Yeah, this honestly looks decent for bullish. Honestly, Javier, you might be right. Yeah, you might be right, dude. But I kind of still want to short. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. It just feels like, to me, I'm not bullish. But then again, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, and we'll just be thoughtful. Right, and then if you think about it like this, it's a 4-hour change in state, right? When you think about it like this, this is a very clear 4-hour change in state. So we hit the second standard deviation. Like I said, I'm honestly looking for continuation through to this fourth standard deviation. Honestly, that's honestly what I want to see. See how we hit the second standard deviation? I want to see us continue through to the fourth. That's just honest. That's just what I'm sticking to my bias. I'm not gonna change it. I want to see us push through to this fourth standard deviation, and so yeah, that's honestly what I'm feeling. So once again, if you measure this out as a 4-hour change in state with a maybe like a weekly key level, I'm sure there probably is some kind of weekly key level, then that's what you get. Alright, so we are in deep premium now. First percent for value gap was, I actually kind of want to see where this was, actually. Hang on. So yeah, look at how the market stopped at the second standard deviation here. Now I want to see price go to 23,130 to go longs again. Nice. Yeah, it is kind of looking pretty bullish. I don't know. I thought we were going to go continue lower, but... Maybe. I feel like we should, but I feel like news could deliver us lower. So where's our time levels? Oh, we just tapped 7:30. Oh baby. Oh baby. Okay. All right. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this. This is my moment. This is my moment to shine. We just tapped 7:30. We have SMT with the high of with okay, this is what I wanted to see. So this could end up being CRT. All right, here we go. 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 Then again, it's not obvious yet. It is not. It is not obvious yet. Okay. Where's midnight? Midnight's all the way up there. News in 4 minutes. We have a gap here. I want to see us push up into this little imbalance here, and then from there, this will be it's a nice 5 minute. I probably call it a 15 or a 5 minute imbalance. Probably 15 minute, right? So then I'll probably look for a 1 minute, 1 minute change to delivery off of this. Well, we are getting the SMT here. Maybe this is enough. You don't think we go any lower than 23,100? That's fair. That's fair. I'm going to stick to my thoughts. We do have this 15-minute imbalance. 15-minute order. This 15-minute premium for value gap. Liquidity sweep. I'm trying not to do anything unless it's obvious, right? 15-minute premium for value gap. This candle has not closed yet, right? Oh, there's news, right? There's news. Alright, now we are pushing up into this 15-minute imbalance up here. Alright. We still have S&P. Oh, S&P is equal highs. What is going on? S&P is equal highs. Why? Maybe we are going to go higher. Just going to get rid of everything real quick. I'm just going to observe price for what it is. I don't want to try and predict right now. I'm just going to watch. Okay, this is exactly what I wanted actually. So we have that we have that 90-minute SMT still. Okay, we swept out that high. Okay, 3. So I might take this. We have the 90-minute SMT. But then again, S&P's equal highs. I'm just gonna take it.
Order filled.
So I think I'll do trail 2 and then leave, or take two off and leave one runner. Actually, I'll just take all off. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not feeling greedy today. Oh, nice, Javier. Sorry, I wasn't reading it. I was just, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, like I want to leave runners. Don't get me wrong, I want to leave runners, but I'm trying to figure out the correct way to leave runners. If I should leave runners, how would I do it? And I'm not sure. Because I think that it could keep going, but I think I'll just take all off there because I don't know if we're gonna keep running or not. What is going on? I don't like this. Why is it taking so long? I think I might go stop to break even. I'm not gonna lie. Cause what the heck? Like, are you gonna go or not? Like, that's the issue. Like, I don't wanna. If it's not ready to go, I don't wanna. I don't wanna be in it. I am gonna go break even. Because I just don't like the way that it's moving. Because why is it doing that? I'm going to give it stop at break even.
Stop filled.
I got stopped at break even. That's so stupid. Okay, I'm gonna go on a 2-minute walk. Set a timer for 2 minutes.
2 minutes starting now.
Turn off timer. Nice. Dude, I'm a little upset. Like, that was not what I wanted to see on a trade like this. I wanted to see us accelerate. Uh, I don't know. I'm kind of upset. Like, why did we... Now we could end up we could be holding that 1 minute change in state anyway. Now we're no. This looks nice on the 32nd. Do we have a 5-minute PD ray? 5-minute volume imbalance. Propulsion block. Sweep, sweep. Propulsion block. Yo, Dynamis model right here. Dynamis model. I'm going to take this as a Dynamis model here.
Order filled. filled.
my.
Order filled.
Oh my.
Stop filled.
Oh my gosh. Right, why did I like that? Why did I like that? Why did I like that? Because we had a order block, we had a propulsion block, and I thought the drawn liquidity was lower, right? Order block here, propulsion block here, and then 5-second change in state off of it. I think that was a really, really great trade. I think that was a really, really great trade. I think that was a really, really great trade. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna walk. Okay, I'm done for the day trading a demo. Not gonna lie, I'm not very happy about that, but it is what it is. So, trading on demo now. I like that. Right, that was a really nice propulsion block. Bang, sweeping out all these highs. Bang, and then we push up into it. I mean, this is going to be a lot of time. It's going to be very violent. I guess it's because a big reason why is because S&P is equal highs. Alright, now we got a rejection block here. Not gonna lie, guys, I like this as a Phoenix model because this rejection block, we have SMT with 90-minute SMT with these highs. And this rejection block also swept out all these highs. And also, I just lost a lot of my top step evals, so rip, I guess. I'll just restart them, or I'm gonna get the 150Ks instead. Oh, not all at once. I'm just gonna do one at a time. Still want to see us go lower. Okay, this actually looks really good. Oops, wrong way. You gotta be kidding me. Let's go come film me. Come on. You're kidding me. Oh. Okay, wait. 6, 12, 18, right? Wait. I'm a little confused. What is this? 3, 6, wait. So 200. So I multiply it by 3, so 9. Okay, I have a sell limit for this volume imbalance on the 32nd. So then
Order filled.
I'm gonna make an aggressive stop. Actually, stop should be up here. Honestly, I almost want a pyramid more. This looks really good. And then if we induce this high, I'm gonna pyramid. Yeah, unfortunately, I always make the mistakes on my real accounts.
Order filled. Stop
Never mind, I
filled.
guess I make mistakes on demo too. Bro. What? Not a not a great day. Not a great look. I'm gonna go on another walk. The main problem is, right? I don't know why, but it's just even on demo right now, it's so emotional for me. I get so upset so easily when I lose, and I'm like, I should not be like that. Now we have SMT. We're getting this inversion. I'm gonna take this one as well. Well, maybe I won't. Did not look obvious. No, this is not a good trade. I don't know what I'm saying. If we get the well, we have equal highs on S&P is the thing. Wow, the bias just randomly switched bullish out of nowhere. It's like, I don't know what to say about that other than I was wrong. But look at this. It's crazy because when I am wrong, look what's still playing out. A market maker model, right? And we hit OTE perfectly. And I don't know why. Like, am I just blind or something? But I guess I'm just blind. I'm gonna try this one. And then I'm gonna target 8R. I'm gonna reset the demo account. Yeah, luckily I still haven't blown another funded yet, but I definitely just blew all my top step evals, but which is fine. I actually kind of wanted to get a reset on those so I could get 150k eval. I'm gonna get one 150k eval instead, and just trade the 150k eval one at a time. So, you know, obviously I don't think it's the worst thing in the world because I can just get a reset, and I made a plan while I was at the gym the other day about how I can scale up my how I can do 150k one at a time, and how it could be I have a pretty disciplined plan on how I can do it. Just do one at a time. And then when I pass the 150k, I can buy the next one. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And I think that's pretty smart. And then slowly, right? That way, slowly, I could scale to, what is it? You can have 550ks with Top Step. So slowly, I could scale to 750k with Top Step. And I just have to not blow my Apex fundeds because I don't know when they're going to let me buy evals again. So. Okay, I don't know if we're coming back down there. Obviously, guys, not happy, but you know, we're just gonna keep moving forward, and I do have things in my real life that I gotta figure out, like my sleep. My sleep's a big one, right? I got things in my real life. I gotta figure out how to manage my time better, and these are all things that bleed into your trading, right? So. I won my $1 my funded account, not activation fee, so I'm happy I posted the giveaway in your Discord. It's over now. Nice. That's awesome. But yeah, like I said, guys, I'm personally never giving up. Because I know these markets are algorithmic, and what the thing about this is like, I just got to keep tweaking things because I'm definitely, you know, I'm not in the perfect state for where, you know, if I'm imagining my future self who's incredibly profitable, he's not going to be getting up late to the live stream, and that's just obviously that was almost like I didn't have control over it because I like fell back asleep and all of a sudden, like, you know, I was just late to the stream. But I gotta fix that because if I don't fix that, then I'm gonna keep showing up late, and that's just not. So that, like I said, there's just things that need to get tweaked, and we're just on our way. We're on our way. Yeah, look at this, guys. You see this 1 minute change in state? And the nice thing about trading live is we're gonna be able to review the market afterwards and then reflect on it and then learn from it, and that's huge. This sniper entry was amazing. Look at that. Anyway. Honestly, now we might end up being bearish because we've purged these highs like 3 times, and we ran this into this rejection block, consequent encroachment. Yeah. So now I might take this again on the 30-second. We're getting another 30-second change of state off of the 5-minute rejection block. Since I'm entering on the close, I'm going to do it like this. So 6 times 6, 36. Let's go ahead and try this again. Oh my gosh, and we don't get filled. I mean, we don't get our entry because we had to enter on the one higher. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? We had to enter on the higher one. We had to enter off the close of this one. What am I doing, dude? How did I miss that? Put a limit order at this breaker. Let's do that. Oh my gosh. We had to enter on this one. Anyway, I think I'm gonna wait for the body to get hit, and then I'm gonna put stop loss right here above the volume balance. Then again, actually we did kind of just hit. Exactly, like there are people that watch me and they're like probably laughing at me. They're like, wow, this guy, he really thinks what he's doing, he's gonna work. And you know what? I do actually. As a matter of fact, I do. And there's a reason when I make it and they don't, they're going to be upset because they weren't willing to go through this crap. And I mean, anyone else who's along with me on this journey, they're going to get it. You guys are going to get it because, you know, they're all gonna be jealous. Everyone out there is gonna be jealous. Like, oh, how did you do that? But we know. We just didn't stop. You know what I mean? I know these markets are algorithmic, so I don't care how many accounts I blow. It literally doesn't matter, right? But yeah, this was nice, right? We had a 5-minute rejection block here. Look at this. 5-minute rejection block. And what happened? We ended up pushing into it. And once again, guys, I can't expect to be where I want to be if I'm still making these tiny mistakes where there's other parts of my life I got to round out. Like, why am I not getting enough sleep? Why am I bad at my time management? Like, I have a lot I need to do every day, but that doesn't mean that, you know what I mean? Like, there's other things I got to figure out. Like, how am I going to manage when I get my top step, how am I going to make sure that I don't go crazy and end up buying like 150Ks, right? I only want to buy one at a time right now so I don't lose all my money. And so it's like, these are things I need to think about so I can intelligently manage my money and my thoughts so I can keep going and be able to, not be broke, right? Because I can't buy, as much as I want to buy 150Ks, it's just irresponsible of me to try to do that. So I'll do one at a time and, not lose all my money because, the evals are expensive and you have to be thoughtful. Like, how am I going to manage my money when I'm buying evals? How am I going to make it so I don't lose a ton of money when I'm buying evals? And that's something you got to think about. And it's something that I haven't thought about a lot, and I need, if I'm being completely honest and self-reflective, it's something that, you know, these are like there's all kinds of little things that you don't think about that as you get further down into your trading journey, you realize you really do still have more work to put in. There's more things you got to round out. There's more things like literally just the other day, it's the first time I understood like there's certain concepts that I'm 2 years in and I'm just now understanding. And I'm like, it's just a giant process, and you think you deserve it already, but there's still more work to be put in. There's still more work to be put in, and there's other things I'm not doing every day that I need to be doing. I'm not waking up on time. I'm not getting enough sleep. These are all things that if I don't round out, I'm not going to be where I want to be. So we got to just keep moving forward. As you can see, this trade is really working out, and I'd probably go all off here because that's the end of the consolidation. So that's 3-1. So once again, guys, we were gonna enter it on this change in state, but we were supposed to enter it on this change in state. Yeah, that's just a minor mechanical error, not even like a strategical error, just minor mechanical error. You get what I'm saying? Like, we literally knew exactly where we were supposed to enter. We just minor mechanical error. So, yeah. Anyway, 30-second change of state, and you can see we run these lows. So, yeah. These are all things you need to ask yourself, because as much as you think that they don't matter, like, they do. So we just got to keep... There's other things we got to improve on. Nice. That's awesome, Snowman. Proud of you. But yeah, guys, let's just keep tweaking things one day at a time. And I mean, remember how long it took JCap, right? JCap said it took him like 10 years to be profitable. I mean, we think we deserve it because, you know, for me, I've put in over 2 years now. But also, we are climbing a mountain that is probably 5 times bigger than like an imaginary Mount Everest in terms of the scale of what we're trying to do. And like, let's just not be so hard on ourselves, because you know what? One day at a time, and there's still things I gotta round out, still things I gotta tweak to become better. Like why am I quitting my gym workouts early? Like, for instance, like I go to the gym and I'll not hit I'll intend to hit 30 sets, and I won't do 30. I'll do 20 or 15, and I don't know. There's just like the main issue, like I said, everything, the entire core of my routine, if I don't get enough sleep, the cornerstone of the routine is sleep. If I don't get enough sleep, then everything else falls apart. And so, as crazy as it sounds, like something as simple as sleep is actually so important. So, and as much as I wish I could just take these energy drinks and get infinite energy from them, they're not gonna do that. They're gonna make me crash and burn. So anyway, one day at a time. But this trade was clean, right? 5-minute rejection block. You see how this is just a giant accumulation blob here? This is how you can tell that we're going to go run liquidity. And then 30-second change of state. So, anyway, one day at a time. Sorry for that rant. I'm not sorry. What I mean is, yeah, that was a good rant. And yeah, nice, very obvious accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution. And we might have tapped the sniper model entry here. Yep. See that? Sniper entry. Not even going to call it OTE, because ICT's OTE is different than my OTE. My OTE is of the manipulation leg with inflow state. I feel like my OT is better. I'm not trying to make ICT, like, not saying I'm better than ICT. ICT's the GOAT, but what I'm saying is I like my sniper entry. And then as well, Right, 1 minute change in state. Okay. I don't really care, like I said, guys. I don't really care that I mess up. I don't care. I do not give a crap. I'm gonna keep showing up tomorrow and the next day and the next day. Oh yeah, I need to get melatonin again. That would help me a lot probably. I'm actually probably gonna go buy melatonin after this. But my other issue is I have way too many energy drinks. And I usually end up having an energy drink for back testing too, which is like way too late in the day. But I mean, I don't know. I like being able to get back test with a clear mind and stuff. So it's tricky. Like obviously, wish we could just like get infinite energy, but the way you get infinite energy is because of sleep, right? We ask ourselves like how we get energy. We gotta get sleep. Like if I can get enough sleep, I'm gonna have the energy I need, and I think that's really key because I can get more done if I get sleep, and then I can be more productive than if I get less sleep but have more time. And it's so counterintuitive. It feels not like that. Like I feel like, oh, well, I have more hours so I can get more done, but actually I can't think straight. I can't focus, and so I gotta get enough sleep. Wow, this trade is actually this is working out very, very well here. And there's those low resistance lows that we wanted to hit earlier. So anyway, yeah, I'm honestly gonna try. I'm gonna get some more melatonin, and because I used to use melatonin, and I just haven't in a long time. But also, this might be a 2022 model or like something like that. I don't know. There we go. Low resistance lows hit. They're about to be hit. But yeah, I think another secret when I get to the point where this becomes completely emotionless, like I know when I get to the point where I no longer care if the account gets blown or passed or whatever, and it's literally just like I'm just walking through the motions. I think that is another point in time when I'm going to, become more profitable. I think that's another spot. Like there's kind of like levels to it, right? When I can get to the point where it's just I feel nothing when I'm wrong, and I don't even feel sad at all. I just feel like totally fine. That's another point where I'm gonna be more profitable. So it's crazy though, because you can go through swings where like February I was so like I was so locked in. I was doing so good, and that's just the reality of it. Is like I had a really good February. And the thing about it is you feel like you're moving backwards, but actually, it's actually worse to have a good month and then, because once again, the more bad experiences you have now, the easier it's gonna be in the future because you're gonna keep learning, you're gonna keep growing, and you're gonna keep getting better. So we have to put that into perspective as well. Yeah, guys, this was in hindsight, guys, this was this was clean. They can't lie. This is clean. I think we had SMT here too. Maybe. SMT with YM, yeah. Check it. Now, the issue is it I don't know, kind of cuts through highs. It doesn't really matter, but that's not an issue, I'm pretty sure. Okay, well, I might go on another walk, but I think, yeah, I'm going to add melatonin to my things to get, because, yeah, I think that'll help me. And I need to call Apex and ask them why they don't let me buy more accounts. So. Okay, I'm gonna go on another walk. Guys, this call out was live on stream. That was pretty good. Yeah, once again, if I can just be alert and aware and be on the charts early, like if I can even get on the charts, like, be ready and on the charts as soon as my live trading window starts, that's gonna make the difference, I think. And once again, guys, I think maybe there's a chance we could have caught longs had we been on the charts here. But I honestly, I was not awake. I was half asleep. But yeah, in hindsight, this is decent long for longs. This is why sometimes you honestly don't want to... You honestly, looking at just the lower time frame chart can be valid. Because then you can not get analysis paralysis and just focus on the order flow. Like, I could just go sweep. Wow. Break. You know what I mean? And then gap, right? Good job, Haney. Shaney. Still getting better with remembering your name, Shane, not Haney. Oh my gosh. Well, dude. Oh. Haney, it sounds like you're banking it. Good stuff. We could keep trading on demo, but I don't know what else there is to take, to be honest. This is exactly what I thought was going to happen, though. Guys, do you remember when I got all super excited? Remember when I got all super excited earlier when I was like, that's insane, man. That's so insane. Do you guys remember when I got all super excited earlier because we took out the True Session Open with SMT? You guys remember this? And I was like, okay, this is probably going to be the high. Remember when I got super excited because of this? 7:30 True Session Open, and then we got 90-minute SMT. Well, yeah, with this high here, with 8 a.m., No, 7 with 737 high. Remember when I got super excited because of this? Look at why. Look at why. Because we finally got this move lower. It's what I was expecting. So you see why I like using quarterly theory stuff? So 7:30 to 9. See how this is the previous quarter? And then we actually have a 1-minute rejection block. Oh my gosh. Bro. Oh my gosh. Guys, sorry, I didn't mean to yell like that, but look at this. Phoenix model, baby. So this is the Phoenix model. This is the Phoenix model, right? So guys, I was wrong. When I made the original video about the Phoenix model, the video I made was incorrect. Phoenix model looks like this, where you don't even need an aligned time frame change in state. You can just enter on the rejection block. Look at that. That's all you need to do. This is how Powell trades, right? If you got, I've seen his videos. It's like this is exactly how Powell trades, right? Enter at rejection. And then down to the lows. That's crazy. Good job, Javier. So yeah, this is the perfect example of Phoenix. I'm going to have to remake the Phoenix model video because technically the video I made about Phoenix model is wrong. The video I made on Phoenix model is about like a flow state version of the Phoenix model. Which is okay, you can do that, but that's not the Phoenix model. So the Phoenix model is literally just entering at a rejection block. So like this. Yeah, I'll make a new follow-up video on it. But yeah, the version of the Phoenix model that I was talking about was you basically look for an aligned time frame change state delivery off of it, which is honestly arguably even better, right? Because then you can wait for this entry. But yeah, this is the correct way to do it. You just wait for a rejection block that sweeps out a ton of highs with SMT, and then when we hit that rejection block, and you could actually enter this as an inducement. So yeah, I'll make a follow-up video on it. And I'm guessing you could probably measure out the rejection block for standard deviations. And yeah. Bang. So yeah, we'll make a follow-up video on this. It's above true session open as well. You see, this is so simple, right? McCoy sweep with SMT, hit the rejection block, very clear accumulation, manipulation, distribution, and as well, I would definitely consider entering this as a Phoenix model, but as an inducement of these highs, right? So let's get a screenshot of this. No, dang it. Rip Javier. So let's go ahead and screenshot this. No. Dang it. So this is 10:22. Phoenix, just the regular Phoenix model, and this is a 1 minute rejection block with SMT. And then if I wanted to take this, once again, let's say you didn't get this entry, you could say, okay, I will enter again if we induce that high, if we induce the high into the change in state. And so then you see how you're basically entering as a turtle soup, right? And then bang, inducement. Yeah, dang it. Dang it, Javier. Rip. So yeah, see how that's an inducement here? So this, I would call this a a Phoenix model inducement, right? We're entering the Phoenix model, but instead of entering at the regular entry, we're waiting for a higher probability entry, pairing our entry with an old high, and then induced, bang. See what I'm saying? So, Phoenix inducement. And then there's a third way you could take this, which is the version I made the video on, which is waiting for a change in state of delivery on the aligned time frame off the rejection block. So let's put this in here. What was this? 10:29 Phoenix inducement on the 1 minute. And then yeah, if we took this as a flow state version of the Phoenix model, we'd go to the 5 second, and we wait for an obvious 5 second change in state, which to me would be, I think this one's the most obvious one, right? So this is like the flow state Phoenix, the one that I talked about in the video. And this one is also perfectly valid, and yeah, you could, but at that point, it's not obvious we're gonna run liquidity. When we hit this one is obvious we're gonna go run liquidity. That's the difference. Yeah, you did have it right. Or, yeah, dang it. You got in at the macro time, Haney? Nice. Sorry, I just saw that. So yeah, here's the flow state version of the Phoenix. I'm going to make a update video on this. But look at that, right? This probably hit the 8th standard deviation. No, it didn't. Oh, man. Or maybe it did. Once again, the 7th standard deviation, for some reason, it's more accurate than the 8th. I don't know why. So yeah, here's the flow state version of the Phoenix model. And then down to the 7th, which aligns with this L or LR. Guys, if the journey were easy, then there'd be no point. There'd be no point to the journey itself. So just keep that in mind, right? Obviously we want it, but the journey being hard is what makes it valuable. So yeah, there we go. So this is the flow state version that I made in my video, where you wait for an aligned time frame change in state off of it. We have 3 minutes left. And you see how this is pretty clear: accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So yeah, let's save this flow state Phoenix. So this was at 10:37:50. Flow state Phoenix 5 minute 30-second. Hey Telvin, what's up, man? Man, the stream's I'm gonna end the stream in 2 minutes, but yeah, we're locked in, bro. We're locked in. 10:37. Flow state Phoenix. 1 minute rejection. Oh yeah, it was a 1 minute rejection block. 5-second change of state. Once again, this is different. I need to make a new video on the Phoenix model because the video I made is on a flow state version of the Phoenix model, not the actual Phoenix model. So, oh, I've been putting all these images in Monday. Oh, dang it. I need to make a new folder for Tuesday. I'll figure it out later today. Actually, I'll figure it out right now real quick. Let's figure out what we're from today and what we're from yesterday. What do you think about gold? That honestly, that question is such a meme at this point. Everyone always asks me that. I don't know, man. I think gold is it's a nice rock, nice metal. It's shiny. It's worth a lot. That's what I think about gold. I think it's very valuable. I think gold is very, very cool. I think gold is worth a lot. That's what I think about gold. Probably so mad at me right now. This was yesterday. Yeah, so this was today. So let's move this to today. How about silver? Are you guys being serious right now? Are you guys being serious? Bro, no. I think that they're metals. Oh my gosh. It's 11:10 Eastern. Alright. I think we moved all the ones over that needed to be moved. Yeah, that was yesterday. That was yesterday. That was yesterday. This was yesterday. All that was yesterday. Alright. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you guys all for hanging out with me and watching and going through this journey with me. It's way better to, all go through it together. Where's my phone at? I was going to check how many people are watching. Where's my phone at? I actually want to check real quick. I can't find my phone. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.